As it stands, West Ham are currently 15th in the Premier League. Yeah, at the minute, it's not looking so good for them. And for the Premier League, the team that they've got is definitely better than 15th place. But in Season 1, we've been given 64 million to try and figure out what's going on with this team. And my sole objective for that first transfer window was to bolster that defensive lineup, which is why I opted to go for fullback Borna Sosa for 17.2 million. And it quite literally is that case of out with the old and in with the new, as we do sell on Cresswell for 8.5 million. And like I said, I wanted to bolster that defensive lineup just a little bit more, which is why I have brought in Konstantinos Mavropanos for just over 18 million. And now the team looks like this. I've got to say, considering this is our first season, the first transfer window went exceptionally well. We've shored up that back four. Everywhere on that pitch actually looks pretty decent. However, there is one thing I did forget to do. Do I really need to explain that? Well, in other news, we are in the European competition this season in the Europa Conference League. We're in Group B, joined by FC, SB, Anderlecht, and Silkeborg IF. Now, come on, boys. We have surely got to top this group. But before we see how we fared in the Conference League, I wanted to see how this team performs on the pitch. And what better team to do that against than fellow London club Chelsea? And due to some shocking defending, 10 minutes in, we went 1-0 down. Oh, no. Oh my god, just like that. Just like that. How easy was that for them? With a beautiful strike from Sterling, they took a 2-0 lead. Oh my god, that's just shocking from us. 2-0 down inside the half-hour mark. What is going on with us? And it was quite clear that in this game, Sterling was loving his time against our defence. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, Sterling's got a hat-trick against us now. This is just unacceptable. And it just went from bad to worse. Oh my god, no. Oh, for God's sake, this is just embarrassing at this point. How are we going to let Aubameyang score against us? We did at least get one consolation goal, though. Oscar Maka with some beautiful footwork. Jesus Christ. Where's that been all game? That was quite frankly abysmal. That is unacceptable. 4-1 at home against Chelsea. I know that Chelsea are a very good team, but 4-1? Really? If that's a sign of things to come, Jesus Christ, we are in for a very rough ride with West Ham. Well, at least in the Conference League, we topped the group. That's one silver lining from that loss against Chelsea. But to be fair, guys, we're top 10 halfway through this season. Maybe that loss to Chelsea lit a fire in that freaking team. It's a good job, really. I didn't fancy fighting relegation this season. And with the money left over from the first transfer window, I decided to bolster our attacking lineup. So I went for Martin Terrier for just over 33 million. And with that, the team now looks like this. And to be fair, guys, this team has improved so much over the course of only half a season. But as good as overall's improving left, right and centre, we want results on the pitch. And the boys definitely got the results, because we made it to the Europa Conference League final, facing off against French team Nice. This was West Ham's biggest chance of lifting a trophy this season, but the question was, could the Hammers pull it off? From minute one, we had so many opportunities to get a 1-goal advantage, but Nice's keeper was on absolute fire, and then this happened. Oh my god! We have had chance after chance after chance. I knew it was going to take something special, but holy shit, what a rocket! And that goal, that absolute rocket from our centre-back, got us the win against Nice. We are officially the Conference League champions in only season 1 of this rebuild. Boys, we dominated all 90 minutes of that game. I cannot believe, though, what a goal it was to win the game. And as captain, Declan Rice has lifted his first trophy with us in charge. Hopefully that is one trophy of many. But with the final over and done with and the trophy successfully in our trophy cabinet, let's go to the end of the season and see how we've done in the Premier League. Okay, for the first season, 8th place isn't bad at all. We have won the Conference League, which means we are in the Europa League next season regardless, so that's something we can definitely look forward to. Manchester City did win the league by 3 points in the end, followed pretty closely by Liverpool, who finished second. Why are Spurs always in the top 4? But in the bottom 3 this season, it was Southampton, Brentford and Bournemouth. Bottle jobs will be bottle jobs. United won the Carabao Cup. As you all know, we won the Conference League. The freaking hell is City doing in the Europa League? And Real Madrid won the Champions League. Like I've already said to you guys, we have inherited a very good team with a lot of talent and potential, and the stats just speak for themselves, really. I'm telling you, boys, we've got a lot to look forward to in the next couple of seasons. Going into season 2, we can clearly see that the front 4 are absolutely fine. Nothing in that front 4 needs to change. It's all here that needs to change, whether we go for a new CDM, a new centre-back, full-back, keeper. Something in that area definitely needs improving. And this season, we've been given a little bit more money, in 76 million to make this happen. And I opted to bring in a new central defensive midfielder, Ismail Benacar, for 50.5 million. And And with that, the team now looks like this, but I do actually kind of regret not working on that back four a little bit more. I mean, if you look at the midfield up, everything is spot on, but that back four and that goalkeeper might cost us a couple of games this season. And due to the fact we won the Conference League last season, like I've already said, we are in the Europa League room Group H, joined by Wolfsburg, RB Salzburg and Molde FK. Now, Wolfsburg and RB Salzburg are definitely going to be a tough team to face in this group, but I definitely think we're going to top it still. Well, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be, but we did make it through to the round of 16. Wolfsburg do join us in the next round of this competition, where RB Salzburg will go to the Conference League. And this is way more like it in the Premier League. I now actually understand why I'm always seeing West Ham in the top 6 in all the other rebuilds. They've actually got such a good team. And the best part, we're above the bottle jobs. Come on! And just to update you guys, the team looks like this going into the second half of this season. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I just want to spruce up that back four and maybe bring in a better keeper, because quite frankly speaking, that's all we need to do. And then this team is pretty much ready for the Champions League, never mind anything else. Boys, we are on fire. Last season we got to the Conference League final and won that against Nice. This time we've made it to the Europa League final against far bigger opponent, AC Milan. Declan Rice last season led us to a European trophy. Can he do it 2 seasons running? In half an hour in, we conceded in the most unlucky way you could possibly imagine. Oh my god, no. Oh, you have got to be joking me. You lucky son of a gun. And then AC Milan showed us just how good they could be. Oh no, boys. 72 minutes in, we conceded a second, and I realistically can't see us getting back in this game, man. And that's that, boys and girls. AC Milan have won the Europa League final. We just weren't good enough, man. AC Milan, I ain't gonna lie, they were on another level to us. This stings, guys, I ain't gonna front, but our squad has come on leaps and bounds in only 2 seasons, and we've got a long way to go yet. Well, boys, we have improved our spot in the Premier League. We finished in the top 6 this time, once again being beaten by the bottle jobs. I'm sick of this. Chelsea this time won the Premier League, though. That's actually quite surprising considering how old their team is. And in the bottom 3, it was Norwich, Preston, and Middlesbrough, with United winning the FA Cup. Liverpool won the Carabao Cup. For some reason, Atletico were in the Conference League. AC Milan, as you know, won the Europa League. Madrid won the Super Cup, and Bayern Munich this time won the Champions League. Tell me I aren't good at transfers. We brought in Martin Terrier midway through Season 1, and he is our top goal scorer for Season 2. 31 and 6 for him, 87 rated as well, 23 and 6 for Skamaka, 86 rated too, 14 13 for Jared Bowen, 13 and 15 for Paqueta. This is why I'm leaving that front four alone. They are bagging goals. But in Season 3, I definitely think we need to make some massive changes to our team in order to progress even further in all competitions. As we enter Season 3, as you can see, a lot of the squad is on international duty, but I know exactly where I want to improve: the back four and the goalkeeper. And this season, we've been given £103 million to make that happen. And after realising we only had one decent goalie in Areola, I definitely needed to bring in a brand new goalkeeper, and that's exactly what I did. I decided to go for England's #1, Jordan Pickford, and he cost us £25 million. And we definitely needed a better right back because Kufal is not only getting on, he's not improving either. That is why we opted for Argentinian right back Juan Foy for £35 million. And we needed a second striker just in case Skamaka picked up a suspension or injury, so we opted for the Argentinian striker Giovanni Simeone for £13.5 million. And with that, the team now looks like this. The starting 11 looks good, the subs bench looks good. We are ready for anything this season. And due to the fact that we finished inside the top 6 last season, we are once again in the Europa League. We're in Group B, joined by Lille, Ghent and Basel. And I swear to God, if we don't top this table once again, I'm going to go nuts. Thankfully, we did top the table. Anything less than first place in Group B would have been a massive step backwards. I honestly feel like at this point in the Premier League, I can't win. We keep improving the team, but we just can't improve our position in the Premier League. But at least we're above Spurs at the minute. And just to update you guys, the team now looks like this. Jared Bowen has unfortunately picked up an injury that's going to put him out of action for a good 2 months. Fortunately though, we do have Fornells and Vlasic on the subs bench. But with this team, there should be no reason why we can't qualify for the Champions League for Season 4. 3 seasons running, we have made it to the final of a European competition. The first season it was the Conference League. Last season it was the Europa League. This season it is once again the Europa League, this time against Sporting. Last season we failed to win the Europa League. Can we redeem ourselves this season? And after a stalemate for almost 45 minutes, we finally got the lead. Oh my God, please. Chance! Oh my god, thank you. It has taken us literally the entire first half, but we've finally broken the freaking deadlock. I struggle so much against teams that play 5 at the back. And after a beautiful corner, Skamaka finally gets his goal. Skamaka! It's about freaking time you did something in this game, mate. You've been awful all game, but he's basically put the nail in the coffin in this game and killed the game dead. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have won the Conference League, we have won the Europa League. Now it is time for the big one, the Champions League. But for now, we need to breathe in this moment and celebrate because we have finally won the Europa League after the second time of trying. Declan Rice has lifted the Europa Conference League. He has now finally lifted the Europa League, which means he's one more trophy to get, like I've just said, the Champions League trophy. But for now, we can celebrate winning the Europa League and see how we've actually finished at the end of this season. Can somebody please tell me where I'm going wrong? Because we've done worse this season than we did last season, and we made the team even better. But once again, Chelsea have won the goddamn league, this time by 5 points. Fair freaking play. Their squad must be unreal. And this time it was Nottingham Forest, Brentford and Palace who got relegated. Liverpool went on to win the FA Cup. Bottle jobs will be bottle jobs. Lyon won the Conference League. As you all know, we won the Europa League. Bayern Munich won the Super Cup. And Man City this time won the Champions League. Once again, our front four are coming in clutch. 25-3 for Skamaka, 18-5 for Bowen, Paqueta game 14-2, Terrier game 14-11. Boys, I can't knock the front four at all. But boys, we have got Champions League football next season in season 4. We are going to have a very big amount of money to spend alongside that as well. So we've got to make a choice here. Do we trust the players that we've got now and hope that they can do well in the Champions League? Or do we spend big and go from there? We're in the Champions League now, and as I've already said, we do need to make some big improvements in this team. I'm actually considering improving Jarrod Bowen because, quite frankly speaking, he's definitely the weakest link in the front four. When I played that final with Sporting, he was basically absent the entire game. But having said that, stats-wise, season in, season out, he's been brilliant, so I'm actually inclined to leave him alone and just focus on that back four to make it as solid and strong as possible this year. And we've been given 129 million to get this team ready for the Champions League. In the end, I decided to bolster that defensive lineup just that little bit more by bringing in French centre-back Robin Lenormand for just over 50 million. And I have to admit, I did change my mind and I did opt to bring in a brand new winger by the name of Nicolas Gonzalez, and we brought him for 60 million on the dot. And now the team does look like this, and I know the fact that I brought in Gonzalez to replace Jarrod Bowen will probably annoy a lot of West Ham fans, but I'm sorry, with Gonzalez in that team, it does look a hell of a lot stronger. And with the back four having a new addition in Lenormand, the back four looks incredible as well. Honestly, I think that this is the year where West Ham collect their 3rd European trophy. And speaking of, we are in Group A, joined by Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund and Celtic. It really is the group of death, but I feel like we'll finish on top anyway. However, we had a score to settle this season. The last time we played against Chelsea was at home at the very start of this rebuild, where we lost 4-1 in embarrassing fashion. But 4 seasons later, our team has become ridiculously strong and we are here for redemption. And with pretty much the only attack of the game, this happened. Oh my god, Skamaka. Oh my god, we can finally be in. Please. Oh my god, in the dying seconds of the game, with pretty much the first chance of the game, our star signing, Nicolas Gonzalez, has put us 1-0 up in literally the dying seconds of the game. Boys, I'm so freaking happy. Revenge is so sweet. And there we have it, boys. 4 seasons in the making, we finally get our revenge on the Blues Chelsea. Now we can only hope we play like that for the rest of the goddamn season. Well, for the 4th time in a row, we finished top of the group stage in a European competition with Atletico Madrid finishing 2nd, joining us in the round of 16 where we will face off against Inter Milan. Okay, do you know what? I'll take Inter Milan. And all I can say is it's about freaking time we did well in the Premier League. And just to update you guys, the team looks like this, and Jesus Christ, it's a thing of pure beauty in it. Starting 11 is phenomenal. The subs bench looks brilliant. We are ready for the Champions League. With the strength that we've got in the team right now, I was very confident going against Inter Milan, but we did pull a 1-1 draw in the first leg. No disrespect intended to Inter Milan, but surely to God, the team that we have got right now has got to beat them. Thank God for that. 3-1 overall, 2-0 on the night. Terrier and Declan Rice get us the goals that put us through to the quarters. And next up, we face Liverpool in the quarters, and the fact that halfway through the season we were top of the league and they weren't gave gave me so much confidence going into this first leg, and I was right to be confident after picking up a 2-1 win. I was beginning to wonder when that suspension case was going to hit us, but if we're winning 2-1 away from home, I think we've got a good shot of knocking Liverpool out anyway. I mean, let's be honest. There we go! So 1-1, we are in the semis. And in the semis, we knew it was going to be tough when we faced off against an Atletico Madrid side who we know is absolutely scum. And I was right, because we picked up a 1-1 draw in the first leg. I have to admit, this one's going to be far tougher than I thought. So who's going to go through to the final? West Ham. We've done it! We've beaten them on penalties! Let's go! And you will never guess who we got in the final. I swear on my life, some things are just written in the stars, and this is one of them. In the Champions League final, we face off against the bottle jobs themselves, Tottenham freaking Hotspur. This one, on my life, I actually can't wait to play this game. But let's see how we've done elsewhere first. All I've got to say is, it's about freaking time. We finally won the Premier League with West Ham freaking United. It wasn't even close either. And in the bottom three this time, it was Burnley, Leeds United and Watford. Bottle jobs will be bottle jobs. Everton won the Carabao Cup this time. Marseille went on to win the Conference League. United are shit in finals this year. And we ended up winning the Super Cup. Boys, we're actually on for the treble. Our front four have been nothing short of incredible. Scamacca with 34 and 10. Terrio with 29 and 16. Gonzalez 24 and 10. I'm not sure where Paqueta is always there with 4 and 10. That's a bit shit. I won't even front that. Boys, we have been ridiculously successful in this rebuild. We have won the Europa Conference League. We have won the Europa League. We have won the Premier League. We have won the Super Cup. And now we have a chance to win the most prestigious trophy you can win at club level, the Champions League. But the biggest question of them all, which everything to this point has been leading to, can Declan Rice finally lift that trophy as captain? And our star transfer this season, Speedy Gonzalez, made it 1-0 inside the first 10 minutes with a beautiful solo run. Oh my god, no way. No way. All the way. Oh my god. What a solo run from freaking Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez over here makes it 1-0 inside 10 minutes. Tottenham Hotspur. I know that you're the bottle jobs, but what the freaking hell was that? And with a beautiful bit of skill from Scamacca, he doubled our lead. Oh, boys. What a... Oh, my God. Scamacca, that turn was a thing of beauty, man. 30 minutes in, 2-0 up. Mwah. With a beautiful bit of play on the counter-attack, we sealed the deal. Oh, go on, Scamacca. Inside. We're going to see Speedy Gonzalez for the third. And there it is. Scamacca sets up Gonzalez for his second of the game. And we make it 3-0 in the dying seconds of the Champions League final. The bottle jobs will always be bottle jobs. And there we have it, guys. We have officially won the Champions League with the Hammers, West Ham United. We have won the Conference League, the Europa League, the Premier League, the Super Cup, and now the Champions League with them. The only two trophies we didn't actually win was the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. That's actually nuts when you think about it. And I think that's a great place to leave this video where it is. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, smash the hell out of that subscribe button if you are new around here, turn that notification bell so you never miss a video I upload. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers and we are so goddamn close to achieving that goal. That is all from me. It has been your boy Good. I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.